Bam, bam, ba-na-na-na. Hey, welcome to KocoSports G1 coverage. I have failed this podcast. I have failed this channel. My goal was to do individual reviews for every single day, but real life got in the way, so I'm going to combine 6 and 7. I'm a little under the weather, so I want to apologize ahead of time if you hear any cold noises. But my life outside of YouTube is so busy, but I still love YouTube, and hopefully I can still do this. All right, so day 6 and day 7, let's break down the reviews. All anyone is talking about anywhere right now when it comes to the G1 is Nakamura's elbow. He missed day 6 and day 7. One of those days was a tournament match. So Elgin gets his first victory in his first G1 points off a forfeit, so that's kind of huge. So yeah, he had a forfeited tournament match. I've been trying to hit Japan blogs, English blogs, and it seems like they're keeping it a secret. And I think you had a pick'em game, all that. I think Voices of Wrestling has a pick'em game. I think Meltzer picked it. I think most people would think this was Nakamura's year. I want to know, do you think? Well, let's break it down, Nakamura. We'll try to break it down as a team here. A, do you think he's coming back? B, do you think he still wins? And C, who do you think now is the favorite? Maybe you had someone that wasn't Nakamura. I was on Team Nakamura all the way. I live in Tokyo, Japan. I see how much Okada, Chaos, and Nakamura is just being talked about here locally, about people that would never even talk about pro wrestling. So it's a really huge hit. To me, I hope he comes back, and maybe it's a comeback story, but it does not look good. It does not look good. There is a couple days in between 7 and 8, so hopefully he can recover. But who do you I guess there it is. I don't know if he'll be coming back. I thought he was my favorite. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Okada, maybe AJ Styles. Who do you have winning the G1? And does the Nakamura injury and the possibility of Nakamura not coming back for the G1, does that change your pick? All right, let's break this down. It's going to be faster than usual because I'm a little bit sick and real life just won't get in the way. It's so funny because Troll's always like, hey, you're a loser on YouTube. And you're like, no, that's what I want to be. All right, so, yeah, Nakamura has me worried. You have Tiger Mask. This is let's break this down. Day 6. We'll break down day 6. It'll be faster than usual. Hopefully for the weekend shows, I can get into full swing again. I'll be healthy. I'll have time. And hopefully I can rock and roll. Plus, I'm hoping to be there live for a couple of the shows in Tokyo. So looking forward to that. All right, you got Tiger Mask, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Captain Japan defeat Jay White, David Finlay, and Taguchi. We get it. Hitting someone with your ass is funny. Next. You got YOSHI-HASHI, Yano defeating Cody Hall and Doc Gallows. There's a win for Team Chaos, baby. You got Dorada, Makabe, Ibushi defeat Komatsu. I always slaughter his name. Tenzan and Shibata. You got in the main event, not main event, but the last match before the tournaments, the last match before the intermission. You had Naito, Tanahashi, and Elgin. And Elgin wasn't supposed to be in this match. They added Elgin to this match because of the injury. Versus Tonga defeats Tonga, AJ Styles, and Bad Luck Fail. So I guess Elgin gets his first New Japan victory and forfeit victory on the same day. He's 2-0. He's 2-0 on day 6, baby. All right, let's talk about the tournament matches. You got the tournament matches were really good, but it was one short, so it felt really weird. Even watching on New Japan Worlds, they just had Okada cut a really long promo, and that's usually not the case, but it was one match short. You had Takahashi defeat Nagata. A lot of people are really getting on a Nagata bandwagon, so this one hurts a little bit. It went about 12 minutes. You got Goto versus Homa. This one's really excited. A lot of people are getting really behind Homa, and it's just the whole underdog storyline. People are buying into. People are really getting into it. The audience was into it. The online community was into it. And Goto does defeat Homo. It was a great match. Then you got Ishii defeating Carl Anderson. And Ishii is, racking up the points. And I don't know where Anderson goes from here because, it was just a day or two ago. We're like, could he win the whole thing? Is this his year? And then the main event, which I thought was the match of the night, in my humble opinion, you got Okada versus Kojima. And not only that, but it was the IWGP champ versus the NWA champ, I believe. I believe Kojima is still the NWA champ. So to me, so to me, it was pretty awesome. So Okada versus Kojima, it was a really great match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was match of the night. And afterwards, Okada gave a speech, which I found was very interesting. And he said he's going to go undefeated in the G1 and still have the championship. And he's going to be maybe the first person to do this. My Japanese is absolutely horrible. But now, Block B without Nakamura is definitely the B block. It's definitely second tier. It's Okada and other guys, in my humble opinion. So, it'll be interesting to see who comes out of that A block because right now it looks to be Okada just all day in that B block. Everyone was – and hopefully we can still see an Okada-Nakamura match. Team Chaos, these two guys are the most popular among children in Japan. They sell a lot of merchandise, and people talk about it. So not only that, but it's what Japan is talking about right now. I live here. I teach children. I volunteer at places. I go, and all they're talking about is Okada and Nakamura, and that would have been one hell of a matchup. So it's really interesting. So there is day 6. A bit weak, but I think it's a bit weak because Nakamura was such a huge star. It's not as bad as, I think day 2 was the worst day so far. I could be wrong about that. But there was one day it was absolutely horrible. But it was still a weaker day of the G1, but still not too bad. Not too bad. All right, next we go to day 7. I'm going to go through the undercard matches really quick. You got Dorada and Tiger Mask defeat David Finlay and Jay White. Like I said, there's reviews and results down below. So far, I've found, I don't even know who this guy is, but running Enziguri, I always fuck that word up, running Enziguri, he gets up his reviews really quick and nice. And also, of course, I want to give a shout out to NewJapanKingdom.tumblr.com. He's always great with the Japanese results. And Voices of Wrestling does what I do, just with video clips. So definitely go check those guys out. And check out anyone who's doing this because I hope, with the G1, with New Japan World, with more people doing English reviews and English results, hopefully that we'll get to see the best wrestling in the world be shown worldwide. I hope New Japan's goal is, and even if you are a WWE fan, TNA fan, it's seeing great wrestling on a national scale helps improve your own products if you're a fanboy of that. All right, so let's break down day 7. Dorada and Tiger Mask defeat Finlay and White. Bullet Club defeats Komatsu, Nagata, Kojima, and Taguchi. Homa and Elgin defeat YOSHI-HASHI and Ishii. And this one, you got Homa and Michael Elgin. If you're just going off crowd responses, that right there, that's team pop. Elgin had so much pressure on him, and he hit it. Homa is playing the underdog, and people are just buying into it and loving it. I would call this team pop. Then you got Liger and Goto defeat Okada and Geto. It seems like Okada is like, fuck the non-tournament matches. It's funny because Homa seems to be winning all the non-tournament matches and losing the tournament matches, and Okada's going the opposite way. It's like, we're good at Geto, go out there and get pinned. We're good. And Okada seems to be going there. Next, you got Doc Gallows versus Yano. Yano is really beaten up from that headbutt. If you saw pictures, it was crazy, or video footage. So he's really beat up. So I think this is why the match was so short. Doc Gallows having one hell of a G1, defeating Yano. I wonder, I don't know, because WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, and American Independence, I always wonder, how much do they really listen to reviews, listen to critics? Because, but in Japan, I wonder if they even listen to it, because different languages and all that. And I wonder if these people even know what we're thinking, just because they're so surrounded with the Japanese audience. But trust me, the Japanese audience hates fucking Doc Gallows too. But Doc Gallows defeats Yano in a very short match. But I imagine that's because his fucking skull is crushed. Makabe defeated Tenzan, which passable. Not bad, not good, but it happens. He drops the King Kong knee drop. I'm a big fan of Makabe. I hope something happens with Makabe. I'd love to see Makabe with another. I don't know. I just like Makabe. I want to see something good happen to Makabe. Now this is the match that. Hold on. This fat guy talking on YouTube. All these people talking about it. If you're like, I don't know if I should watch New Japan. What is real good pro wrestling about? This is the match you got to see. Shibata defeats Ibushi, and I just went around, and people that rate matches 1 through 5 matches. I don't really do that because I don't know. I'm kind of like, all right, 5 matches for everybody, 5 stars for everybody. That's why I kind of rate with win, loss, or tie and all that stuff. But everyone's calling this match of the year. So if you're like, I want to check out the G1, but I'm not really sure where to start, this is where to start. It's you have, like, everywhere I've seen reviews, everywhere, I think it was absolutely amazing. But I like, it's not very often where everyone that's seen the match agrees, and not only that, but in 2 different languages. I read Japanese reviews, read Japanese media, read English media, and everyone's like, no, match of the year candidate, absolutely awesome. And it was in the middle of the card. It wasn't even the main event. Day 7, the A block is just fucking bringing it right now. And if you only watch one match so far of the G1, check out Shibata versus Ibushi. And Ibushi's just doing some amazing things. Shibata's doing some amazing things. This is one fucking just stacked roster. Just an unbelievable stacked roster. I mean, it's just, right now, honestly, maybe I'll do a separate video on this. If you said, who are the 10 best wrestlers in the world, I believe New Japan has 7 of them. I do. I believe they have 7 of them. I just think it's an absolutely stacked, amazing roster. Now, granted, you do have your bad luck fails. You do have your Doc Gallows. But they bring size, and they bring something to the table. But I'm being really nice. It must be the pain medicine I'm on right now. but outside of my hatred for bad luck fail and Doc Gallows and those guys, it's just such a stacked roster, man. It's unbelievable. But Shibata, Ibushi, just an absolute match must-have. Then, the what the fuck moment of the century. I just insulted Bad Luck Fail. Tanahashi, give yourself a Barry Horowitz. Okada, give yourself a Barry Horowitz, because you 2 motherfuckers carried this fat son of a bitch to a great match. This match was amazing. And Bad Luck Fail defeats Tanahashi with a fucking splash off the top rope. And some people, like, one thing that me and my friends, my friends in Japan, we were arguing about is who carried Bad Luck Fail to a better match, Tanahashi or Okada. But, man, it was a what the fuck moment by, like, Bad Luck Fail beating Tanahashi. And not only that, but if you remember, I think day 5 or day 4, I was like, Tanahashi needs to lose more to, like, gain more fans, because people are just getting tired of him winning no matter what. And then fucking Tanahashi's like, I heard you, Koco. I'm putting over Bad Luck Fail. How fucking cool am I? And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm fucking with a genie right now. You're like, oh, I wish Tanahashi lost more. And Tanahashi's like, fuck off, Koco. All right, I see. I apologize to Tanahashi and his family. Jesus Christ, I didn't know you were going there. Didn't know. But Bad Luck Fale, yeah, I know. Bad Luck Fale defeats Tanahashi. Never in my fucking life. In a G1, not like some fucking house show, not in some fucking, no, the motherfucking G1. That's in the fucking books, folks. That's in the books. Oh, shit. Words can't describe the fucking shock. My friend iJapan is a huge Tanahashi fan, and we bust his balls because, it's Tanahashi. You know, he's like John Cena. If John Cena could have 5-star matches. So we bust his balls, and dude, he was so fucking angry. So angry. Because, like, the whole time we were watching this live, we're like, Bad Luck Fale's gonna beat him. He's like, fuck off. And we see him get to the top rope, and we just fucking exploded with pure laughter and goddamn joy. I don't know if that's what Bad Luck Fale wants us to feel, but let me tell you, there was fucking laughter and joy beyond it. Now, another match, and a really fucking great match, and probably match of the night if it wasn't for goddamn Ibushi and Shibata. The A block is absolutely amazing. It's Okada versus the A block. That's what it feels like to me. You got Naito, who's being a heel, who's learned Spanish. Great. My Japanese and English suck, and you're learning a third language? How dare you? Fun fact of the day, I actually got to book Naito once. But Naito defeats AJ Styles, and it's just made the A block kind of a cluster of who's going to win this. But guess who's on top of the current standings right now? There's a 3-way tie. There's a look at the standings. This is crazy. You got Naito, who's he's won the G1 before. That fucking blew up in his face. You got Bad Luck Fale. Bad Luck motherfucking Fale has 6 points in the G1. This motherfucker shouldn't even be in the G1. He shouldn't even be in New Japan. I don't even know if he should be allowed to be a human being. But no, he's in the fucking lead. Holy shit. Bad Luck Fale. You could be one of those assholes on Facebook that say, well, I'm going to prove my haters wrong because you're proving me fucking wrong and I fucking hate you. You got Shibata with another 6 points. And then look at this in the 4 block. Styles, Tanahashi, Ibushi, Makabe. Well, that's a fucking stacked A block. Stacked A block. And then Tenzan, Gallows, and Yano shouldn't be in the tournament, but either should fail. And he's a motherfucking tied for first place, 2 points each. The B block, you got. Can we stop calling it Block B and B block? Can we just call it the Okada block now? Is it official? I'd like to. Block Okada. Okada and Ishii are tied with 6. You got Carl Anderson and Goto at 4. You got Nakamura, which is the biggest fucking mystery. Please, Nakamura, we need you now more than ever. All right? Dear Terry Funk, please use your powers to heal Nakamura. Man. Nagata has 2. Kojima has 2. That's sad because Kashima's just been putting on some really great matches. Takahashi has 2. Elgin has 2 via forfeit. And Homa. Will Homa ever win? That will be our last question today. Homa. The next one will be August 1st. It will be 4 a.m. Eastern. This is East Coast time. So it should be really interesting. I got to go to a Giants game, so I probably will watch this. I'll be at the Tokyo Giants Dome. I'll be at the Giants game, and I'll probably watch this not live, but on the little TiVo machine. But let's just talk about the tournament matches for Day 8. You got Kashima versus Takahashi, Nagata versus Anderson, Elgin versus Homa. Holy shit, is the crowd going to explode for that one. That's fucking Pop Mania, folks. You got Nakamura versus Ishii. Oh, man, I want to see these fucking matches. Nakamura, please. Please just heal. Fucking send some healing vibes. I might have to go start fucking becoming religious. I've joined every religion. All right? I'm fucking sending all the religions healing vibes. There you go. Hopefully it comes back. And then you got Okada versus Goto, which is the main event that they're advertising. But Nakamura, Ishii, oh, man, they got some really good matchups for that day. But, it is the Okada block. So we'll see. All right. So overall, I give Day 6 a weak win. I'm gonna give it a week win, and I'm gonna give. I don't know. I'm gonna give day 6 a week win. I'm almost thinking about giving it a tie. It was pretty weekday, but day 7 is a huge fucking win with what people are calling one of the match of the year candidates. And what a great year for pro wrestling if you just decide to leave the WWE bubble. I mean, there's just so much great alternative pro wrestling out there. Oh, man. I hope you please check it out. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to check to see if there's any live comments. I doubt it because it's the craziest time in the world that we're doing this. But you know what? If I miss one, I'll feel guilty. Oh, Kevin, an internet infantry chat. At Kev ENOSH. Japan takes weight classes seriously and everything. But are they trying to turn Ibushi to a Rey Mysterio crossover guy? Maybe, but you got to remember, I think they take the weight limits really seriously, but I think the guy who broke that glass ceiling, in my humble opinion, was Kenta. I remember there was big debates. Kenta was the thing, and this is a Noah situation, Pro Wrestling Noah. They were like, Kenta's the best wrestler in the company, but there's no way he could be heavyweight. There's no way he could be heavyweight. And to be honest with you, people had that conversation with Tanahashi. People had that conversation with Okada. But people don't understand it. Okada's tall as fuck. Okada and Randy Orton are like fucking 9 feet goddamn tall. They look fucking skinny, but then you stand next to him, you're like, holy shit, this is the tallest motherfucker ever. He's like the goddamn Asian Manute Bull. But, yeah, the people had it. But, yeah, and Liger might have been able to pull it off. Yeah, it's a possibility. You got Ricochet down in Dragon Gate or back in the day. Now Ricochet's in New Japan. That's fucking crazy. But, yeah, I think Ibushi could be a main eventer. No fucking problem. He's having 5-star matches. I mean, Nakamura's there. He had matches against Nakamura. They're very strict with the weight classes, but I don't think they're as strict as they were a couple years ago. In my humble opinion, I think it's because of Kenta. I think Kenta shattered that. Because I just remember people like, Kenta's the best, but he's not a heavyweight. And then fucking, after he... I believe, this is what I believe, and I strongly believe this, Pro Wrestling Noah would have went bankrupt without Kenta. I think Kenta literally carried that company and saved that company. And, it was a big debate back then. A lot of people, like, I remember, like, at pro rest bars, we'd argue about it for fucking years. But, no, Ibushi could definitely be a main eventer, and I think he will be. I mean, there's no way he keeps having more matches like this. All right. Boom, 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 bum, ba-dum. All right, let's see. Question McDowell 916. I appreciate it. You're the only guy that commented in YouTube, so much love to you. Do you think New Japan will ever buy the rights to other content for New Japan World? FMW, IW Japan, and I always say Wing, but I don't know, it's got a star in it, so I'm like, W starring? I just call it Wing, but like WWE does. Yeah, I believe so. I almost positive. I know New Japan has bought up a lot of content, and there's a lot of strong rumors that basically New Japan is funding Noah right now. So yeah, I think the first company to jump aboard the New Japan World will be Noah. I think that's just a prediction. I don't have no inside information, but I think Noah will be joining New Japan World eventually. Also, do you know why New Japan World silence out half the music? Yeah, copyright issues. In Japan, copyright music is a lot looser. So, like, I live in Japan. I can go to Baskin Robbins, and I kid you not, you'll hear Eminem be rapping in English, obviously English, about killing cops or something, and it's a family Baskin Robbins. So yeah, in Japan, you'll hear copyright music all over the place, and they're just not paying for it. But in America and other countries, they're really strict about their copyright music and where you can play it. So New Japan in Japan can play the Rocky theme or fucking, I don't know, Justin Bieber. I don't know why they would, but, pop culture, they could do that in Japan and not get in that much trouble, if any trouble at all. But once you cross into America, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. Lady Gaga loves her copyright. So what they do, instead of ruining it for the fans live, they decide to ruin it for the people on New Japan World. But I'm hoping they'll start having their own music. I noticed some of the bigger stars, you hear their music. But yeah, it's all about copyright issues. He says, I assume it's a copyright issue, but you think they would have the rights to music used on a regular basis. They probably do have it in Japan. I mean, and they don't have it in America. So, but I'm hoping that they just make their own music. I mean, it was a big thing for Ring of Honor, but now we're just used to it. And there you go. So, yeah, I just don't think they want to pay for the rights. It's too much of a pain in the ass. So just have some, some guy just hit mute for a couple minutes. I just get angry about that. I get to watch a lot on Samurai TV too, but when I am watching on New Japan World, I hate when there's music in the background during a promo, because then the promo is muted too. So I think the best way to do that is just change people's music to copyright that you have permission to use worldwide. But yeah, thank you for the question, and that's pretty much the answer for the best of my knowledge. All right, boom, 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 boom. Schoolie says, Schoolie, wrestling and combat sports talk. Haven't watched in a while. Great to see your video streams again. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we try to do at least one a day, but real life stuff gets in the way. Hopefully you're doing good, Schoolie. I haven't checked out your stuff in a while, but maybe I'll click over and see what's up. All right, so please like, comment, subscribe. I hope for the rest of the G1s I don't have to combine reviews. It's just real life got in the way this week. And also, our next podcast will be the Wednesday War Room, where we'll review Lucha Underground, TNA, Ring of Honor, NXT, and Jakara. For those that don't know, Jakara, for the first time, put a free live streaming YouTube show. And Jakara is a product like nothing else. So, yeah, check it out. All right, so McDowell 916, Schoolie, and boom, boom, boom. Kevin in the Internet Infantry chat, much love. Thank you for being here on such weird time. I will see you tomorrow, my time, tonight, America time. All right, with that, I am over. Bum, 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 bum.